Okay, I'm going to delete my rib. I'll delete sketch 3. I'm going to go to this sketch and I'm going to create a profile from this part. And it could be any kind of crazy shape you want there, as long as this profile is on that plane and that plane is perpendicular to that curve. So when I exit out, rib is also commonly used for like seals. Like you have a window seal, you want to follow some kind of contour. So when I go to a rib, I can select this. Oh, I hit shaft. When I go to rib, the sketch 4 that I just created, that crazy profile, is already picked in the tree. I picked this, and now I've got this wild shape following that contour. Okay, so again, things like going around a window, things that are going to follow some type of contour. I used to make seals around the doors of the aircraft, so that would be a feature I use for this, following the contours of the door itself. It's not straight, so it has curvature to it, so I have to use this feature for that. I can click over here, preview. Also can get my thickness using that feature. So I didn't have to go to shell, and I didn't have to create an inside profile. So this one over here, as you've learned before, we can create some type of thickness using that second command. Now this is a number that is metric, so I'll change it to 1/16. Preview that. Let's change it to 1/8. I'll do 1 divided by 8. Whoops. 8. Now it's an 1/8 inch thick. I can go 1 divided by 4 and hit tab. Converts it to a 1/4 inch thick. Eventually I can only go so far inward and it's going to cross over itself and say I don't like it. Preview that. Okay, so I think right here you can see it's going to bind here if I keep going. Let's try and see if I can create the error. Preview that. Just filling it in actually, but this probably would be kind of a weird thing to make. Anyways, that's what the thin solids can do when you have this feature here on. So I showed you a few ways to create the tubes and how to hollow them out. You can try them all out. Sometimes this doesn't work and you got to do something else. So with CAD, sometimes one way doesn't work. You got to use multiple ways. Select OK. And that's going to demo that particular part for the ribs. Let's see. I think I still haven't done the stiffeners. I think I got all the others done.